The people loved Jesus' stories. They didn't want to go home. He was still in the courtyard. And so Jesus said, okay, here's another story. And I mean, there was a mob. A lot of them were sitting down on the cement in the courtyard and in the grass and around. But there were also the chief priests, the scribes, and the Pharisees. And they were listening to these stories also. But Jesus said, okay, there was a rich landowner. And even the children could understand these. There was a rich landowner because he had just bought a wonderful piece of property. He thought, I'm going to grow a wonderful vineyard. So he bought it, and he had a nice well dug on it, and also he had a wine press made for it, and it was just a beautiful, wonderful piece of property. And then the rich landowner and his son went away for a while. But the rich landowner, left the property in charge of 3 farmers. And he said, please take care of this piece of land for me, because I know people are going to want and come and buy grapes, and I wish you would nurture them and water them and take care of them. They're going to want to buy the wine, so please take good care. And they said, yes, they would. So the landowner went away entrusting it to these 3 farmers. Well, guess what? Those 3 farmers were dishonest shysters. They took good care of the land and grew great fruit and everything. However, they would not sell it. When the people wanted to come and buy some grapes or something, they wouldn't sell it to them. They said no. And they actually would start beating up on people. Get out of here. This is not your land. And they were taking all the profits for themselves and had their own enterprise going. Well, news got back to the rich landowner and his son. And so the landowner sent his son back to try and straighten things out. And the 3 farmers saw the son coming, and they thought, uh-oh, if the son comes back, he's going to inherit the land, and then we're done for. So you know what they did? They killed the son, and they buried him. And the landowner thought, well, what's going on? So the landowner came back and was kind of observing what was going on. And then Jesus, he turned to the crowd and he said, what do you think that this landowner should do with these 3 wicked farmers? And somebody in the crowd stood up and said, I think these wicked farmers need to be killed. They need to pay with their very own lives. And Jesus said, well, you're right. And then he turned to the scribes and the Pharisees and the chief priests. 1, 2, 3. He turned to them and he says, so it is with the kingdom of God. He said, these 3 farmers need to pay with their lives. They have no part in this wonderful land, the kingdom of God. And so it is, and that's the way it will be, unless people have a change of heart. There's a lot of people that have a Pharisaical heart. They don't want to share anything. They want things their way, and they're just pretending they're religious, and they're really not. They got a form of godliness, but inside it's empty, nothing. So Jesus really was letting the priests, the scribes, and the Pharisees boy, he was laying it on them that day. So this is a very good parable. And the people were in the crowd were, oh, no wonder they hate Jesus so bad, the scribes and stuff. So I'm going to leave it off there right now. Oh, they want to kill him so bad. And the people just love him to death. Okay, bye-bye.